guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in today's video I wanted to talk about lately the ads keep popping up, and I think a lot of people are so interested by it. So what I'm talking about is this kind of Invisalign kind of product that you just pay a huge sum amount of money and they're gonna give you a pack filled with your clear retainers. So it's actually kind of like Invisalign but so much cheaper. So how it works is basically you pay that large amount of money. Of course, I think they can do installment, I don't know, but you're still gonna have to pay that money anyway. And then you do like an assessment, I think sometimes it can be like assessment and then pay, or pay and then assessment. So for example, you book your assessment and they're gonna scan your teeth basically, and then after that, from that 3D scan, then they are going to come up with like a planning on how to move your teeth and stuff like that. And then they're gonna give you a set of clear retainers where you're gonna have to, like, for example, for the first month to the second month, for example, then you wear that, and then on the second month to the third month you have to change to another one, which is all is included in that one big packet. That one is like a lot cheaper, right? So they usually in Malaysia here, they basically advertise it as low as like 5,600, 5,800. It's around that price. And then but for Invisalign, like the real Invisalign, they actually cost, the last time I inquired, is about 18,000 ringgit. So and that 18,000 ringgit, I am not sure if that is include extraction. It's probably like you need to pay more for extraction, but either way, that's 18,000 is actually the whole Invisalign treatment. So no matter how long your Invisalign will take, it's going to be 18,000 ringgit only. So there's no like extra fee because your case took longer or something like that. No such thing. All right, so let's talk about like those like cheaper Invisalign braces, right? So are they actually like safe? Like, should you do them? Personally, in my opinion, I wouldn't recommend you guys to do it, because when I was researching around, I'm actually interested in doing braces for my teeth, of course, but right now I'm a bit more inclined towards the traditional braces. Actually, if I have the money, I would do Invisalign in a minute, but of course I'm poor, so I don't do Invisalign. And this kind of cheaper Invisalign treatment is actually very tempting because of the cheap price, right? And then they also promise you that there's no need for you to visit dentists, there's no need for you to I don't know, like have a checkup or something. Like, you can probably just, if there's any problem, probably you can just, you know, use their mobile app and then like have that online check-in or something like that. So okay, based on my research, actually that is not a really good thing, honestly. Probably that is only good, for example, if you have a very light or very minor like adjustment to your teeth. Like, for example, maybe your teeth is actually straight and fine, it's just that maybe one tooth like coming out a little bit, like not that aligned well, then I guess that will be fine for you. But if, for example, if you have teeth like mine, like really messy, and then you wanted it to be aligned without so much pain or stuff like that, and then with much cheaper cost as well, then I don't think you guys should try that at all, because the number one reason is that those kind of cheaper braces, they are actually kind of fishy in terms of how they operate. Like, actually, tooth is like, our teeth is actually very complicated stuff. Okay, so I don't think you can be able to like do one scan or maybe two scans, like just initial scans, and then you generate a bunch of set that you can use throughout your treatment. I don't think that's something that can be planned like that. Well, even for Invisalign, they actually don't do it that way. They actually require you to go to the dentist office, and then they will plan out how's the further adjustment again. So like they still need to see how your tooth actually moves, like does it move according to the plan or stuff like that, or is there any other kind of adjustment. So that is why dental visit is highly required. And so the thing about those stuff is that there's no like dental visit, and even if there is a dental visit, it is actually like online. So by online it's actually quite difficult to see like how's their teeth and all that, like you know how camera have limitations. And then like of course when there's a problem, like how fast can it be done, you know, like because again like those kind of like let's say like zenyum, and then there is like rata.id, and then there's like those become I think they are just they're not dentist office, right? They're actually invisible braces producer, manufacturer, or distributor. They are in terms of the company, they're actually kind of like e-healthcare kind of thing, like health tech, I think that's what it's called. So what they do is just they provide the service, and they also provide probably the item as well. But from my research, most of the like sets of those clear braces, they actually get it from China. So what does it do is like they scan your teeth, right, with a 3D scan, and then they're gonna send it to, let's say, China. And then of course the dentists in China are going to create all that sets for you to use throughout your treatment. And then here's the dangerous or risky part, is that you don't know the dentist that creates all this plan for you, and you don't know like how's the method, and then what makes the dentist wanted to do it that way. Like there's no communication, you don't even know who the dentist is, like, and then you can't really check if they are really dentists or they're just like, let's say I don't know, a bogus kind of dentist. That is like really dubious, and it's very risky in my opinion. I was tempted to do it, but then I did a lot of research, and that is why I decided not to do it anymore. Yes, the price is a lot cheaper than the real Invisalign, but of course there's a huge risk to take. So of course it's called risk, so that doesn't mean that like you are definitely going to experience those bad things. Of course there are some success story, like real success story of people who use it and then they were fine, and then their teeth align perfectly. Of course there's that kind of story. I'm not saying this kind of thing is a scam or something. I'm just saying that these things are really risky. So when you do wanted to save that much of money, and you have to trade off with a huge risk, like you'll never know what's gonna happen in between. And then of course it actually deals with your teeth, and of course when it deals with your teeth, that means it deals with your health, with your body, right? To me, the risk is not worth the price. Well, we don't know if it's gonna be faster. One, we don't know if it's gonna be faster, and two, we don't know how's the end result, and three, we don't know what's gonna happen in between. So it's like when something bad happens, you don't really have assurance with this kind of stuff. So you kind of have to like cross your fingers throughout this whole treatment and hope like nothing ever goes wrong. I have dealt with going to cheap healthcare, and until now I'm like really regret my decision. Like at the time I was broke, so I thought I should save money and just trade with the huge risk over on my body, and up until now, like the damage is still there. Like I actually have to spend a lot more to repair the damage. And of course there's also, like, every time I try to repair the damage, there is also risk. So that is why what I'm trying to tell you guys is that don't be fooled by the cheap price. Always think about the risk. Like, if you think that the risk is worth trading off, then I mean, by all means, like, go ahead, you know. But then if you really think your health is precious, I would suggest you guys not to take it. Honestly, just go for the traditional braces, like the fake Invisalign. That's like about 5,600. But for the traditional braces, it starts from 6,000. So it's not that much compared to these kind of fake braces. And then you actually get the proper dental service. You know, like you can go to your dentist if anything happens, and then your dentist controls your teeth every month. They have to check on it, they have to see if the treatment works so far, if it's causing any damages so far, and stuff like that. So I do think that you guys definitely like way better off going to real dentists. And if you do have extra budget, of course, just go for Invisalign already. Like, Invisalign is really great. I'm not gonna lie, but all these like Invisalign alternative or stuff like that, it's kind of very dodgy in my opinion, to be honest. Like, I'm not trying to make them look bad or anything, but I'm just trying to inform people who are interested in this kind of stuff to be like a little bit more cautious, you know. Like, it's not the perfect solution. It is cheap, but it has some other negative solutions as well, negative risks. So you have to be aware of that, and when you are aware of both the benefit and the disadvantages, then only you can make like a real good decision. All right, so yeah, that's actually all that I wanted to say about this kind of Invisalign alternative. I hope you guys like, of course, you guys can definitely do your own research. I'm just actually like summarizing my research for you guys, and like based on all the videos that I've watched, the articles that I've read, like I'm just here to summarize to you guys. I hope this video is beneficial for you guys. I hope this enlighten you guys in a way. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, well, you can probably subscribe to my channel. I have a lot of videos like this. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.